those are still available. As you can see, rolling with more drag than the air produces, round into a half Cuban air, that we can eat, here up to 50 degrees, nose up. G on, into a bunt, getting the speed on, right up above us, 6 stairs from view, there he is pushing over, push, 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 rocking down towards us, rolling way. Typhoon has 13 external stores hardpoint, 5 located on fuselage, 4 on each wing. Weapon choices are numerous. They include the AIM-120s, the Legion, the Sidewinder missiles for air-to-air ops. Now, Boothstone, Jordan, Storm Shadow, they wave positions, munitions, the air resurgence missions. Those three are at this very moment, the Riat Air Force first base. At any time, constant QRA, readiness alert, still to roll. 25 degrees roll, IG, and then roll to negative G now, pushing around that turn.
Display sequences to the one which we've just witnessed from the links, and Dave Kirby, known as Curbs to his mates, first of all starts by pulling the Tucano into a half horizontal lane. He pulls the airplane almost onto his back before rolling it the right way up again and recovering from an almost vertical dive. Now the Tucano is used by the Royal Air Force as a basic fast jet training aeroplane. It's been in service with the Royal Air Force since 1989. So watch him pull the aeroplane into the vertical, pulling about 4.5 G there as he hits the vertical, nodding the aeroplane left and right, and then feeding in the rudder to nod it round the final time until he's pointing vertically back down towards the ground again. and recovering from the dive. So I mentioned that Tucano is used as a basic fast jet training aeroplane. Now our students at Royal Air Force Linton-on-Ouse in Yorkshire come to us with about 60 hours flying experience on the Grog Tutor elementary flying training aeroplane. And those who've been selected to be future fast jet pilots come to the Tucano, and we give them about 120 hours of flying training. Now during those 120 hours we concentrate on the basics and the skills which are going to need as fast jet pilots in the future. So we spend a lot of time doing formation flying, lots of navigation, low-level flying. It's not a disquieting experience the first time you do it, but it's actually really good fun. And also, equally important, teaching them to fly on instruments in cloud in some of the poor weather that we very often experience here in the UK. Very important that our students are graduating when they finish the course, able to operate both day and night in all weathers. Now, as Curbs pulled the aeroplane round in front of us in a max rate turn, have a look at the poppy on the underside there. That's our special livery this year in commemoration of the centenary of the starting of the recognisable logo of the Royal British Legion. Now, the Legion is one of our team's chosen charities this year, and so we're supporting them in their fantastic work to provide fellowship and support to members of all three armed services, both during and after their active service. Now, although this is a basic fast jet training aeroplane, we don't actually have GPAS or any kind of detection line against the G. And Curbs during this display stage pulling up to 5 times the force of gravity when he's in a tight turn, and so it's up to him to strain against that increased gravity to make sure that he doesn't black out. It was actually a development of the Brazilian Embraer Tucano, but only about a 50% commonality with that aeroplane. The Royal Air Force Tucano includes a more powerful Garrett turboprop engine and a system, electronic engine control system, which enables us to have carefree handling of the throttle so you can slam it around, get instantaneous power without worrying about damaging the aircraft. So a very capable aeroplane is the Tucano, but it's going to get a little bit long in the tooth now, but still very main training school in the world. Now here's a slow roll from Curve. Quite an elegant manoeuvre from the outside, and it shows off the aircraft to really good effect from all angles. Quite a difficult manoeuvre to coordinate for the pilot, using all three controls, the ailerons, the elevator and the rudder, and they all have to be coordinated just right so that the aeroplane maintains height, and a very worthy charity it is too. Finally, the John Egling Trust, our third nominated charity this year. I'll tell you a little bit more about the John Egling Trust in a second, but that's a fantastic new manoeuvre this season there from Curbs, the hanging stall turn, where the aeroplane appears to hang in midair before he rudders it round again, and then of course has the ensuing dive. Do please give him a good wave, he can't see you. And Curbs now pulling up into Canadian break. To sign off his display sequence for today, he's going to be turning downwind to land very shortly.
Now then, we're going to turn to an aeroplane mark that represents part of the future of Royal Air Force air mobility. Absolutely, the A400M, which we're hoping to be in Royal Air Force service towards the end of this year. Just entering the runway.